I've created a lot of content that completely flopped. No likes, no comments, nothing. It's so frustrating. But the problem is content needs a reason to exist. And I oftentimes create content that has no point. So I created a question to help me audit my content before I create it so that I'm not wasting my time. The question that I have started to ask myself when I want to create new content is, does this content have heart? The H stands for helpful. Does the content actually help someone do something? Also, content that informs can be helpful. Content that changes someone's perspective on something can be helpful. Or sometimes content just makes people laugh, and that's helpful. The E stands for engaging. Listen, boring content goes nowhere. Nobody cares. I think we also think that engaging content is also full of hooks, which also doesn't have to be true. I have watched 10-minute videos of someone sharing their journey or being vulnerable. It doesn't have to be like hook after hook after hook after hook, but it does need to keep my focus. The A stands for actionable. The content needs to spark some kind of action. Maybe you taught me something that I'm gonna go try myself. Maybe the action is that I want you to share the post or leave a comment. Maybe the action, the reason it's actionable is because somebody remembers what you said, like you left a lasting impression on them. The R stands for relevant. The content needs to be something that your audience actually cares about. It also can't be outdated methods, like it has to be relevant to today. Now, your story or your journey could also be relevant to your audience. They could be invested in you. The more I see creators on my apps, the more invested I become in their lives, and the more I appreciate their stories. And finally, T, which stands for trustworthy. All of your content should get people to know, like, and trust you. Someone should watch it or read it and say, this person actually knows what they're talking about. The results are right there on the screen. But you can also build trust and be trustworthy by being open and vulnerable and sharing your struggles. When someone is open and vulnerable, it builds trust. That's just what it does. Remember, people work with people, not brands. It's just much easier to trust a person than it is a logo. So the next time you go to create a piece of content, take my question and ask, does your content have heart? I hope that this question will help you create better content. Send this to someone you care about, and as always, thank you for watching.